guess we could call this a slight review video here. Let me adjust this a bit. Kind of an on the spot. I might edit this, I might not. I don't know. But I'm starting to use my Juki DX2000 that I got recently. And I got it on a deal. Really happy with what I paid for it. I paid $700 for this machine. The retail for it new is still like $1,500 or so, $1,200 looks like. I'm sure you can find it cheaper around. This one was a trade-in. The lady didn't have it long. It was just too complicated for her. But quick kind of review. I'm still playing with the settings. I don't have all the settings set totally where I want them, but so far I like it. The one thing I've liked so far is the auto tension works really good. Case in point, like this here is a layer of faux leather, like faux vinyl. This is a kind of foil material, and then a heavyweight spandex on the back. And my baby's in there yelling, having a good old time. And it, perfect, no problems. Didn't change the tension. I did it on 2 of them, no problem. Didn't change the tension. And then I did these, which is a brown leathery looking, it's not really a spandex, but it's a stretch material on this foil with a heavyweight spandex liner. It's for a big old boy. And again, the tensions were spot on, no problems. I think I had one skip stitch, and I think that was on me, honestly, because I messed with the pedal and stuff. But out of all of it, and I stitched around quite a few little designs, no issues at all. Went right to it. It starts off kind of slow to adjust the tension, which I like. And now I'm going to do another gauntlet here. I haven't changed my needle, nothing. This is a stretch needle, which is what I normally use on all my stuff, unless it's heavy. And then I'll use like a leather needle, which is good on these sometimes. These are gauntlets for your wrist. But so far, and I'm keeping in mind this is a trade-in machine. I didn't pay full price for it. It is a little bit older model, I guess. I'm not sure when this one came out. I have to look and see. But it's in great shape. It's clean, well taken care of. Looks like it was barely used. The only dirt on it is what I've gotten on it from messing around with it. The auto threader, the needle threader, is a little janky. That's kind of a Juki thing. It seems like their needle threaders are always weird. The one on mine was kind of hit or miss until I got it finagled. This one, I think the person broke the hook on it, so they're going to get me another little piece to change this threader out. It's literally pop it off, pop the new one on, no big deal. But I can thread the machine faster than by myself than I can with that. So I'm going to go around this gauntlet here. I'm not used to a lot of these buttons. My other machine was a little more manual, so it does have the auto foot down for the button and all that, or you can do it yourself, needle down. I've got it set up because I like the fact that it does this. When I start stitching, it puts the presser foot all the way down and takes off. So he's pointing, boom. Starts off slow to adjust. I am going to back tack it a little bit. That's about the width I want. And I mean, it goes through this stuff fine. The auto tension seems to work great. I'm going a little slow on this. Okay, but now when I stop, the foot raises up a little bit so I can pivot my stuff. I like that a lot because I do a lot of applique on the bigger leg piece I just showed you. It saved me a ton of time on the applique on that, going around that. Love that a lot. And then I've got it set up now where if I heel press the pedal, it does some back stitching, which I like that. I am going to narrow and lengthen this to go down this because this is for something else. I've got a piece that's going to cover this, so it doesn't need to be anything crazy. And the response response is quick on this thing. So now I want to go back to what I was at. 2.2. It does everything in 0.2 millimeter increments, which is pretty good. This isn't even the fastest speed. I'm just going kind of slow because this is a faux leather, and I want it to be, I don't want to overclock or overtax the machine. It's handling it great though. So there's that. I had it set up where if I hit the back stitching, it automatically cut it. It was already set up like that. I didn't like that. I turned that off. So let's make this a little less narrow, a little longer, so I can go with this. There's going to be lace runners that go on this, so I'm not real worried about this side. I mainly want to get the perimeter sewn so I can cut this excess off. Now, I raised the needle up, and then I found if I raise the needle up and then hit the thread cutter, it does a little bit better job than just leaving the needle down and then hitting the thread cutter. The thread cutter is a little hit or miss on this one, but it might need adjusted a little bit. So I mean, there is that. But I didn't touch the tensions on this. So I'm going right back to what I did there. The stitching is nice. I mean, it adjusted pretty spot on. I don't know if you can see it really well. There we go. There's a light. Yeah, that's through a foil, piece of heavyweight spandex, and a piece of faux leather. So nice and clean. I said the only problems I've had so far, needle threader, which isn't a big deal. I don't care about that really. Getting the settings fixed up. It's got a book with it, but the settings, going through the menus is a little odd just because I'm not used to it. It's pretty user friendly though. I love the dials. I did use it came with the cone holder, so I did set that up because I'm doing a lot of sewing with all black fabric or all black thread, so no need to change that. Auto tension's great. The foot pedal and everything, especially with the pivot, spot on. I've been using it for a couple hours now and no issues with that. The only issue I've had so far is the automatic cutter. Hitting that, sometimes it's a little hit or miss, like twice, and it might have been something I did because I'm not used to having an auto cutter. It got, the thread and stuff got stuck down here in the plate, and I had to kind of pull it out and cut it. No big deal, but it's only done it twice out of however many pieces I've kind of stitched, probably 15 or 20. So I can't really complain there. And it might just need cleaned out a little bit and get a rhythm with it. I have noticed, like I said, once I want to read the manual a little bit more. If I leave the needle up and then hit the auto cut, it does it. So there might be something I need to change in the settings. It could have been a tension thing with the thread because my bobbin was about empty. So, but so far, this DX2000. Okay, I think my kid wants something to drink. She's yelling at me now. It's getting closer to nap time too. So yeah, there's that. I'm leaving this in there. This is part of my life. You're gonna have to deal with it. Sorry. But yeah, I want to work more on this. Probably go live later on. I don't know. But quick review so far. I love this machine so far. Definitely worth the money.